Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting in some reading, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes. I hope you're enjoying what you're reading. I also, before I start, just a reminder to follow me on socials and to follow me on, also if you want to support me financially, I'm sorry about that. If you could purchase anything you see here on bookshop.org. I will start providing links to the books. So if you're interested in buying, you can do so. And hopefully they have them. Because today I'm doing The Adversary by Michael Crummy. I will, as usual, give you the synopsis, and then I see that you get it on the flap, and then I will give you my review. In an isolated outport on Newfoundland's northern coastline, Abe Strap is about to marry the daughter of a rival merchant to cement his hold on the shore when the widow Kane, I think it's pronounced Kane, arrives to throw the wedding and Abe's plan into chaos. That ruthless act of sabotage is the opening salvo in a battle between the man and the woman who own Mockbeggar's largest mercantile firms, each fighting for the scarce resources of the North Atlantic fishery, each seeking a measure of revenge on the person they despise most in the world. As their unshakable animosity spirals further each year into vendettas and violence, the community is increasingly divided, and even the innocents in Mockbeggar find themselves to take sides with devastating consequences. Through merciless seasons of uncertainty and want, through predatory storms and pandemics and marauding privateers, it is the human heart that reveals itself to be the most formidable and unpredictable adversary for each person drawn inevitably and helplessly into that endless feud. I gave it a 2.5. Reason being is there were a couple things. I wish there was a map in this book. He does not give one. So where exactly are we talking? I have an idea of Newfoundland. I've been there before, but never been to yeah, exactly. Haven't been to that portion of Newfoundland. It was on the way eastern side of where we were. I was on the more western portion of Newfoundland. So think Gross Mourne, if you can find it on a map. That's where I was. In Corner Brook, that whole area. Also, he did not give a time period for the book. And it kind of felt like, at least to me, that I needed to have read his previous book on this called The Innocents to actually understand what was going on precisely. This was for a book club, for my Monday night book club meeting. I should explain it. If you've seen a lot of Canadian authors on lately from me, it's because I'm attending a Canadian author book club where we're reading Canadian authors. So books like Learn by Heart. What else have we read? The book from the Nepalese, We Measure the Earth with Our Bodies. That was another one. To Have and to Heist by Sarah Dessy. And a bunch of others. This one I didn't really understand what was going on. Even I felt it was a bit of a slog. I I felt that the frame of the story was excellent in that he really gave you a sense of where you were. Like, this is an inhospitable place. This is not a great place to live. And it just, I don't know, I just didn't really like it. I just felt there were some characters weren't lovable. I didn't really empathize with them. I felt they were a lot of them were narcissistic and a lot of other things. So yeah, I didn't really like it. It wasn't my cup of tea, even though it's historical fiction, and I love historical fiction, but when I'm not certain of the time period or give a sense of where in a place I am, that give me an idea of where I am, I kind of lose it. I kind of don't like it. I think that if you're an author and you're going to be, if you're going to do set in a place, you need to have a map, especially historical fiction. Unless it's a very common place like Los Angeles or New York, even then it would help because like neighborhoods are different. I don't know where I'd have to have a map. So I wish that historical fiction authors would, unless it's wish authors would provide a map for their books, because it then gives me a sense of where this book is taking place, and then I don't have to go and hunt down a map, because it would really help for, I think, the reader to just, quickly glance, okay, this is where I'm going. These are the places, and I understand paper is precious, and I understand all that. But it would kind of help to give one a sense of place. And I know nonfiction authors do it a lot of the time, but I wish more authors would do it. In terms of like, what does the the layout of a neighborhood, where the houses are, it just would really help with a sense of place. And fantasy authors often do it. I guess the other option is just to have a map. As you're reading it, look at a map. But, when you're reading, you kind of sometimes don't want to do that. But in any case, getting off that beat, I didn't really like it. I felt that the characters weren't great. They're all kind of narcissistic. They're all kinds of, I would say a piece of sugar. I think you know what the sugar really means. It's very well done. It's very well crafted. I will give him that. But I do feel that he spends way too much time. I wish these people were a little more lovable, and there was a little more niceness, and that they weren't cutthroat, especially since that the widow and Abe are brother, and you find out are sister and brother, so there's obviously something there. And it just, I don't know, I didn't know what his purpose was in telling the story. Felt it was just kind of meandering, going from one thing to the next. Anyways, that was The Adversary by Michael Crummy, and I was kind of disappointed. in the book. I hope to talk to you soon, and yeah, I should be able to talk to you soon, and hopefully a better book. Fingers crossed. You never know. Anyways, till next time, I hope you share and like this video, comment. Make sure if you've read the book, what do you think about it? I'd like to know your thoughts. Anyways, till next time. Bye for now.